Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's going to be a very exciting video to film for me. This is going to be my bi-weekly makeup basket, but it's not just going to be any basket. This is going to be a collab with 7 or 8 other ladies here on YouTube. I am not sure if one of the other ladies is going to be joining us or not, but I'm going to mention her just in case. So it's going to be really exciting for me to do this collab with these ladies. Before I get into that, I just wanted to say that for my subscribers that watch my bi-weekly makeup baskets, this is going to be basically along the same lines as far as a theme goes. For the collab, we decided to do a Love Your Stash theme for the collab, and so I wanted to just preface by saying that I had intended to do a inspiration type basket where I was inspired to pull out things from my collection from YouTubers that I watch, just random YouTubers that I watch all the time, and so I decided to incorporate that into this basket. So many of the other ladies probably aren't going to approach it that way, if any, so I just wanted to go ahead and mention that. But what I did find in the process of pulling products that were inspired by these ladies was that I was pulling products that I really loved in my collection. I wanted to pull those things out because I saw those ladies pull them out and I said, oh, I really love that, I want to pull that. Or there are some that I just wanted to try to get some use out of that I'm not quite sure of in my collection, which is what I'm trying to do with my makeup baskets in general. So also wanted to preface by saying that the creator of this collab was Abby from Make Life Your Runway, so she is one of the ladies here in the collab. But the reason for doing this collab on a makeup basket is all of us ladies do makeup baskets in one capacity or another. A lot of us approach it differently, and many of us also project pan. So we wanted to get it out to the community, just the idea of doing makeup baskets and making it work for you however you want to make it work for you. So a lot of us want to just get some use out of products in our collection. Some of us do baskets to decide what we want to declutter out of our collection, what we truly love, the things that we're gravitating towards, and a lot of times it's a mix of those two things. So a lot of us do have different approaches to how we do our makeup baskets. I'm going to show you the things by holding them up. Some ladies actually use their cameras and pick their products as, you know, live in real time. I've done that ahead of time. A lot of that is just because of my filming setup, so you know, it kind of will give you an idea and a varied way of deciding how you want to do your makeup baskets if you don't do them already, or maybe give you new ideas to how to do your baskets. And another thing I wanted to start trying to do to shorten my videos up a little bit so they're not so wordy and lengthy. This one might be a little bit different because I do have inspiration from people and I do want to mention who inspired me to take out those products. But I watch Love Heatherette here on YouTube, and she does monthly makeup baskets, and she just says what she's going to be using and holds the product up, and her videos go really quickly, and I tend to be very chatty, which I do enjoy. I know everybody says to each your own how you enjoy your videos, but I want my audience to really enjoy my videos too, and I want to reach more people to be able to enjoy watching my channel rather than, you know, long videos all the time. So I will still have some, and I may mix it up in how I do this basket, or how I do my baskets going forward. But enough rambling. I will mention the ladies here that are going to be participating in this collab, and if I have to refer to my list of ladies, please forgive me. I am brain dead sometimes, and I can't remember channel names all the time, and I just want to make sure I get them right. But I am going to put the channel name here, and that way you guys can go and check those ladies out. I will link them down below as well. So the first lady that's going to be doing this collab with us is Betsy from Make Up Your Mind. She is one of the first girls that I really connected with here on YouTube with my channel. She created her channel after mine, but she's doing so awesome with her channel. She does weekly makeup baskets, but she actually has a list of products per season that she already has picked out that she's going to use in her baskets. So she goes about her baskets that way and then just pulls in little things here and there if she is inspired to pull out a certain product or use a certain product. The next lady here that is going to be doing this collab is Candy from Candy Powder and Blush, and she's been watching me for a long time as well. I really enjoy watching her channel. What's really cool about her channel is she's from Germany, so if you get kind of bored with people mentioning the same products all the time, I think personally it's really cool to see products from other countries and people, you know, using those products from other countries, and kind of gets me interested in other brands that, you know, we can't get here in the United States. Denise from Niecy W Beauty, I think. Let me take a look and double check. Yes, Niecy W Beauty, and I will put it here. She's one of the newer ladies that I was introduced to by Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I've been watching her weekly makeup baskets, and I really enjoyed those and have drawn a lot of inspiration from her. So even though she's one of the newer ladies here that I've been watching, I really enjoy watching her channel. Tashi from All Things Tashi. She's also a newer YouTuber for me that I've been watching, but she has a very well-rounded channel. She does makeup baskets. She does declutter videos. I've seen, you know, from her. So go and check her out. She is awesome. And I just want to make sure I don't forget anybody. Bethany from Glamour with Grace is also doing this project as well. I've seen her do some random makeup baskets. She does project pans. She does one brand project pans. She does empties videos. I believe she does favorites videos. And so I really enjoy watching her channel. Jen from Glam Moms is also doing this collab. If you're not familiar with Jen, Jen shares a channel with her sister, Rochelle, and they post on opposite days, and they actually do have different types of content. Jen does Shop My Stash every single week. I'm sorry if you can hear the lawnmower in the background. Jen does... I really apologize. Jen does Shop My Stash every single week. Jen has been newer to project panning, or at least picking it back up again. And so Jen uses her Shop My Stash to really pull products for her makeup basket and really make her project pan work for her. She's constantly pulling new products when she uses stuff up. So I really enjoy watching her channel. I get a lot of inspiration from her when she does my Shop My Stash. And then there is Cherish, who I'm not sure is going to be able to jump in on this. There was some question as to whether she was going to be able to join in or not based on her filming schedule and her schedule in general. So Cherish is Pretty Pistol 86 here on YouTube, and she's got a really awesome project panning history. She's definitely one of the first people that I've ever watched here on YouTube with project panning. And I'm really inspired by her, and she does these baskets every once in a while. Basically, you know, whatever works for her, you know, is how she does them. So, so those are the ladies that are going to be doing this collab, and I hope you guys go check all of them out if you're not following them already. And I think I explained how I'm going to do this basket, so I'm going to go ahead and just start showing you the products. And here we go. So for primers, I am actually going to be using several. So I'm going to be using my Tarte Guard 30. I am not really good about using SPF, so I've been focusing on this. I'm going to be using my MAC Strobe Cream. I'm going to be using my Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector for when I use my Maybelline Dream Pure BB that I am trying to use up. This makes me very oily, so I am trying to use this up and using this in conjunction with this. And for primers, I'm going to be finishing it up with the Smashbox Primer Water. For concealers, I'm going to be correcting with MAC Studio Fix Concealer in NW25. I'm going to be spot concealing and correcting with MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NW20 and Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the color Medium 25. For foundations, I'm going to be using this Rimmell Lasting Finish 25 Hour with Comfort Serum Foundation. And as I already mentioned, my Maybelline Dream Pure BB to get this finished up. I was inspired to pull out these two foundations and or BB creams by Cherish from Pretty Pistol 86. This is the Loreal Silky Sheer 50 Plus BB foundation. This is more of like a BB cream, and this is the Pond's Luminous Finish BB cream, and if you've been following Cherish for any amount of time, you know that this is her absolute favorite. I went ahead and pulled this back out. I used one of these up last year, but it wasn't the BB version, and this expires in January, so I wanted to get this out of my collection. For powders, I'm going to be focusing on these two. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie Pedestal Translucent Setting Powder, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder in the color 110. I'm also going to try to finish up this MAC Studio Finish powder in the color C4 that I have crushed up because I needed to repress it and figured it would be easier to use this way. For blush, I was inspired to pull out a few things. The first thing is this Naked Flushed palette, and this is the blush that I will be using from that right there. This was inspired by Niecy. And also I pulled out my Naked Flushed blush in the color Streak, and this is the color right here. And this is my absolute favorite blush, highlight, and bronzer, and I went ahead and pulled this out because I pulled out the other from Niecy's suggestion. For bronzers, I'm going to be using this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Global Glow and Tarte Park Avenue Princess. Also for bronzer, I'm going to be using this color from the Streak palette and this color from the original Naked Flushed palette. Two more blushes that I was also inspired to use is this MAC color in the color Launch Away from the Hey Sailor collection. This was inspired by Tashi, and this is Milani's Luminoso, inspired by Betsy from Make Up Your Mind. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Highlight in the color Nude. This was inspired by Abby from Make Life Your Runway. Also for highlight, I'm going to be using the highlight from the Streak palette and the highlight from the original Naked palette. For cream highlight and cream base, I'm going to be using the Benefit What's Up highlighter. For eyeshadow bases, I'm going to be using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer and the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 eyeshadow cream in the color I'm Not Sure. For eyeliners, I'm going to be using the Rimmell Exaggerate Liner in the color Noir and MAC Teddy Eye Kohl, and this is a brown color. For liquid liner, I'm going to be using Kat Von D in the color Trooper. For mascara, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Collagen Mascara for my upper lashes, and for my bottom lashes, I'm going to be using the MAC Extended Play Gigablack Lash in the Riri Hearts MAC version. For brows, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel in the color Brunette and my Tarte The Brow Architect in the color Medium Tan. For brows, I'm also going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. For eyes, I'm going to be using my Pan That palettes, my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and some miscellaneous other eyeshadows that I like to use that I keep as part of my baskets. I'm not going to go ahead and show those in this video because I don't want the video to get too long, but I am going to be using some inspired eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadow products for this basket. First is going to be the Urban Decay Deluxe Shadow Box, and this was inspired from Cherish, who is currently panning this palette. This is upside down, I apologize. This is a little bit loud for my job that I'm going to be working at, so I am going to just use these throughout the week and get some colorful looks on the weekend. So I'm going to be using that palette. Also going to be using the Tartelette in Bloom palette. This was inspired by Betsy from Make Up Your Mind. She has this in her most recent basket, so I figured this would be some good neutrals for the week. The next palette is a small drugstore quad. This is the Maybelline Designer Chocolates, and this was inspired by Cherish. You can see I have a little bit of baby pan here on this burgundy chocolate shade. This is one of my all-time favorite quads from the drugstore. I am super excited to be using this. Also for eyes, I'm going to be using the Illusion Day Ombre from Chanel in the color New Moon. This was inspired by Cherish, who is using another Illusion Day Ombre in her recent project pans. For lips, I'm going to be using a lot of products from my 16 and 2016. However, I do have a couple of lip products that I've decided to pull. I'm going to pull my two e.l.f. colors in Tea Rose and Natural. These are their matte lip colors. These were inspired by, I believe, Abby, and I'm not sure who else, but I know I see a bunch of people using these on YouTube. I'm going to be pulling my NYX gloss in the color Beige because I haven't used this in a long time, and Tashi reminded me to pull this out. I'm going to be using my Bite Double-Ended in Musk and Lychee. This was inspired by Tashi as well. This is in my 16 and 2016. This is my Bite Luminous Cream Lipstick in the color Kava, inspired by Cherish, who just recently finished up her color in Vouvray, and although they are not anywhere close to the same color, I wanted to use some of my Bite products. Lastly, I have a couple of nail polishes that I wanted to use in this next 2 weeks. First is this Lauren B color. This is the Nail Couture Beauty Beverly Hills in the color City of Angels. This is a product that I haven't really tried. It has survived my major declutter of polishes, but I want to see how this compares to Essie Fiji, and if I don't like the formula or the color, I will be decluttering. Next color is OPI. I saw Paulo over there. This was a recommendation from Nicole from Young, Wild, and Polished, and I really enjoy this color, but I want to see how it looks on my nails and how I like it wearing it day to day. This next color is an e.l.f. color that doesn't have a name to it. I got this on clearance. I really enjoyed the color, and it seems to be a one application polish, and I want to see how this holds up. Last polish is this Wet n Wild Fast Dry Nail Color in the color Grey's Anatomy. You can't get these colors anymore, this line of Wet n Wild polishes, so I am going to be really sad to let this go if I don't like it, but it is a really sheer formula. You don't really get this color shift payoff. I do have another one from Essie that is very similar that has a better formula, so I will see how this does. They say you have to put it over a dark base. Maybe I'll try it over one of the darker polishes that I'm using, but I think it's better over a black, so we'll see. So thank you guys for watching my makeup basket. If you're new here to my channel, thank you, welcome, and I hope you enjoy my channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me comments down below. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like about doing my baskets this way. I apologize. I feel all over the place. I think it's the pressure of doing a collab with these wonderful ladies. I really hope you check all of them out. They are absolutely wonderful ladies, and every single one of them has inspired me to start my YouTube journey or to make new videos, inspired the way I do my baskets, the products I choose, all sorts of things. I really love this community. It's such a wonderful group of women here, and I love how we continue to inspire and empower each other. And so thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.